No. You look
I'm
like
recording right now.
you look like you the Prince of Egypt, bro.
Bro, that's what it feel like. It's what it feel like, bro. It's so fancy in here. It's so freaking fancy.
Got the royal curtains behind you. You got the gold paint headboard. Wait, it looks like do the trumpets? You got trumpets.
Yeah, trumpets and like a violin or something.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Those pillows look fake.
Bro, every time I walk out of here, they come in here and like make my bed.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're not on Holiday Inn level, bro. You're not even on like the suite level.
Yeah, every time I walk out of here, bro. So I'm not at the villa right now. I'm somewhere else. We're somewhere. I'm not, where I stay at, but we're somewhere else for work. So they call this place the farm, but it's really nice.
Hey, can you do me a favor before we talk about anything important?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any coffee or anything with you?
I just drunk some espresso, bro.
Goodness, bro. You look like the day is just wearing you out, bro.
I'm dying. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
You know what I like to drink when I'm feeling sluggish?
Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh, you're so healthy, Chad.
Oh, let me tell you something, bro.
Fit and fresh, Chad. Fit and fresh.
It fits in a can.
Wow.
Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So I gotta tell you, before we get silly and all that weird stuff, I gotta tell you, man, it really is good to see you. I'm getting reminded with everything going on. I know we'll get into it more in the show, but gosh, man, like really, the next moment really is not promised. That's just the reality of it. And there's so many reminders that stuff can get taken away from you, your life, your situation in a heartbeat, in an unexpected moment, man. And it's just,
Absolutely, bro. Likewise, man. I always say it's so good that we have this technology and the ability to like connect and stuff and like kind of like talk to each other and like be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy about that. I'm happy that I'm able to like see you guys through FaceTime and stuff like that. Because even though I'm far away, I'm a 17-hour flight. You know what I'm saying? Away from you guys. It feels good to be able to connect with you and see you and be able to like have these conversations. So I'm man, it's nothing. It's more than an ocean, bro. I feel good. And I'm glad that like, I'm able to bless you guys. Like, the fact that I own this 90% of this podcast. And I'm making this shit all happy. The fact that I got that going, you know what I'm saying? I just think I'm just being able to be a blessing to so many people. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Chad, where you go, bro? You leaving? You out of here?
see,
he's back.
Now I left you alone for 5 seconds. You already trying to figure out where I was. That's why you can't do this without me.
First of all, you the one who wanted to do it without me. You want to do it without me. I never said I want to do it without you.
Come on, man. Bring it in one time.
No.
What? Nope. Come on, bro.
No, I'm good.
See, that's why you don't work, bro. You don't work for my culture.
I don't work for your culture. My bad. My bad, bro.
So one of the things that
my beard and my mustache are getting out of hand, Chad. No, seriously, bro. My mustache is starting to cover my lips up. I don't like that.
See, when the beard starts invading the lip, catch what I'm saying here, all right? When the mustache starts evading the lip area, you enter a new level in your life. I'm telling you this from experience. You start flirting with the idea of, is it really weird if I just had a mustache?
I don't want just a mustache, bro.
I thought about it yesterday. I was like, what if I cut my beard off, kept the mustache, long hair?
But Chad, you got a face only a mother could love, okay? So it's good that you keep your beard.
Mom, I love you. I love you, Mom.
Listen, bro. I was thinking about that. I said I need to be a little more PG on this podcast because I want my mom to watch this podcast. All right.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
and be proud of her son. I don't want my mama seeing me out here doing like this on the podcast.
That's an episode I would never promote. I will not be promoting that episode.
Man, I promote it all the time. I think it's freaking hilarious, bro. That's one of our most viewed ones. It's one of our most viewed ones, bro.
Your daughter's gonna watch the podcast in 20 years and be like, Dad.
My dad.
What were
you? She's gonna know, like, yo, that's my dad. That he's that way all the time. Chad, have I ever acted any different, Chad, in any setting? Gym, church.
It's the first time I saw you.
Barbershop.
It's the first time I saw you motion to jack off. So in that situation, yes, you don't act like that any other place. Nor would I want to be a friend with somebody that's doing that.
I feel like I'm the same 24/7, pretty much.
Yeah, that's one of the things I appreciate about you.
Yeah.
So, as we get into kind of the content for the show, we'd like to talk about not only some current events, but we'd like to get into just some fitness and specifically talking about freshness, but when it comes to apparel. And so I was doing a little bit of snooping around the other day because I was curious about this. So I looked up some of the top sites, and I wanted to see if you've visited any of these before. Top sites people go to get fitness apparel.
So okay, I saw that in the show notes. So what was it like? It was like top six?
It was like six or seven.
Okay, with the top six. Go ahead with the top six. Because I added some just based on I didn't know where you got your list from, so I didn't want to make sure I didn't mess that up.
Actually,
so go ahead.
I saw you added a couple. So this is what I got. Athleta. Yeah. I was about to say Athletica.
Athleta, is that Old Navy's thing?
I don't know, bro. I thought it was females. I thought
it is female. It's a female. Yeah. It's a female thing, but I'm trying to figure out like something. But Athleta, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't have it. You don't own any Athleta gear.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. We just never mind. I'm gonna go on. You look like you snooped around the page. I was looking for lifters.
Whatever, bro.
I can see your wife, James. What do you get at Athleta? Workout socks.
Bruh, you know, I wish he was funny, man. This podcast would be a whole lot better. All right, so number 2 was Nike, huh?
Yeah, it was no surprise. Nike.
I'm surprised Nike. It is. I'm surprised Nike's not number 1. So, like, Athleta, whoever you are, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Yeah. You know, surprisingly, I don't really get on Nike's website.
Oh, you don't have the app?
No.
Wow. So I use the app. I use the app all the time to shop, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Nike guy.
Oh.
But, you know, not anymore. Adidas.
Okay.
I rock with Adidas. I like their running shoes. Boohoo, not hip. I had never heard of Boohoo.
I've seen it before. It's real simple. Real simple. Kind of like that sexy, like sleek fitness wear. It's cool. I like Boohoo. They got some cool stuff.
I can rock with that.
Yeah.
ASOS.
Yep. ASOS got some dope fitness gear.
I like ASOS.
Yep.
And they're not on here too, but I like Zappos.
Okay. I don't really rock with Zappos. You know what I'm saying? I think Zappos like I go in there expecting like a sale, and I got to pay like regular price, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. The juggernaut, Amazon.
Yeah. Bro, you can get anything on Amazon, bro.
Yeah. Like I've gone on Amazon just to stare at the screen and be like, okay, what can I search this time?
Yeah, so, you know, I ordered a kid from Amazon. You know, I should be getting a little baby here coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Another kid on the way, Chad. It's how babies born. They come from Amazon factory.
That's cat's out the bag.
But, bro, my baby about to be 1 in like 10 days, bro.
No, bro.
It's crazy.
Imagine when she realizes who you are. Whew.
She's gonna be so proud. So proud.
You only hope.
I can't wait till you have a kid, bro, so I can torture it.
Man, I can't either. Torture the kid, man.
Torture.
I want my kid to walk into a room. I want my kid to walk into a room and think that if they make a noise, they're gonna get in trouble.
I don't like that. I don't want that. I want my kids to be totally free, bro. Just be free to express yourself and do who you are. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. Like, I don't even want to spank my kid, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I've changed my ways, bro. Like, I used to want to, but then I realized, like you spanking a kid, I honestly feel like that's like lazy, because a child's brain's not even fully developed. They're learning things. They don't really know how to respond to stuff. So like, I feel like it's lazy to spank a kid, especially like early on. You know what I'm saying? First 2 or 3 years of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They still learning not to shit on themselves. So like, I feel like it's wrong to really want to spank a kid that's figuring life out.
Did you know that a child, the first 18 months of their life is when their personality traits are like almost fully developed?
Yeah. I've heard things like that, and I understand that.
Also, 25 years old, bro. I know it's that way for guys. I don't know if it's the same for females, but 25 years until your prefrontal cortex is fully developed.
Yep.
All that dumb shit you've done, before you're 25. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Absolutely. You see, I'm wearing this shirt, bro. This from Tarjay right here.
Tarjay, me too, cuz.
Tarjay, yep. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even believe I'm doing this in 2020, but I did it anyways.
You did it, yeah. But I like, again, man, this is that Champion, that C9 collection, whatever. It's so soft, looks so good. I swear, I think Shannon Sharp wears it too on the Undisputed show. I swear he does. He be wearing some little shirts that look a lot like this. I look almost as good as him in my shirt, but I ain't quite there yet. Don't you got a
Shannon Sharp impersonation?
No, sir.
You a lie, bro. We won't let it slide though.
Oh, talking about skill. No, bro, LeBron James. No. Shannon Sharp for the people, bro. I love Shannon Sharp, dog. Like, it's hard not to like that man right now. He's always vocal, he's always for the people. And shout out to Skip too for always allowing Shannon to have that platform. So like, those two right there, I rock with.
They got a nice banter. I like the way they attack issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They absolutely go after it.
Also, Shannon Sharp is one of the first guys that when I saw him pull off the turtleneck with the blazer again, because that was kind of, I don't want to say he brought it back, but he did give it some style that had been lacking, I think.
He made it look good.
I was like,
yeah, he made it look good, man. Shannon's a snazzy dresser, man. He's a snazzy dresser. He always been cold though
he's sharp.
With the fresh game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, Steve Harvey awarded him a Blue Cheese Award because he be dressing. Now my nickname is Ranch because I be dressing.
Yeah, I like poppy seed. I'm more of a poppy seed guy.
You look like a poppy seed ass.
Just terrible. You look like the kind of dude that goes to a restaurant and the only dressing you get is ranch because you think it's healthy.
Actually, I get balsamic vinaigrette, but
well, then you don't look like what you would order then. I didn't say you did. I said that's what you look like.
I order actually balsamic, especially bro. If you get that creamy balsamic vinaigrette, that like brown, like the not the runny oily kind, that's good too. But I like the creamy kind. Like that's the one.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. Speaking of mustaches, salad dressing. That's my arch nemesis.
Oh yeah, bro. Definitely have some white flakes or something in that mustache and beard for sure.
No,
for sure, bro.
Sour cream. If I'm eating a baked potato, it's a wrap. I don't care though. I don't really care, bro. But yeah, so I don't know. So have you done a Spartan before? Spartan
I've never done a Spartan race, bro. I always wanted to though. I always wanted to. I think Spartan is so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so it looks so challenging. Everybody be all muddy and they be all together and pushing and cheering for each other and stuff like that. Plus, I think Spartan was also weren't they sponsored by Reebok at one point in time?
They might have been. They might have been.
Yeah, I think Spartan was sponsored by Reebok. So like it was kind of like they kind of fit around that CrossFit Spartan race. It was kind of like this was like the pinnacle of fitness. So yeah, man, I definitely haven't, but I definitely want to do one. Definitely.
Yeah. So tis the season. This is
Tis the season.
Yeah. Matter of fact, this weekend they're doing a virtual set, and I just got this across the docket the other day. They got the sprint, which is a 5K. They got the super, which is a 10K, and then the beast, which is a 21K run. And then they got different movements like push-ups, burpees, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look like the same thing. I've never done a Spartan, but there's got to be nothing like the course. Like, I don't see like that.
Come on, man. Man, it's you know what? I know it's Corona and everything, but bro, give me that course, bro. Like I want the course. I want the mud. I want the shit. I want people next to me. If my ass not getting up and somebody step on my back, you know, it's whatever. Come on, man.
I would say that 90% of people who do the Spartan are probably people that would have COVID.
No.
Or not care.
Yeah, not care. Yeah, true. Because I would say probably in shape, they're probably healthy. You know what I'm saying? And it'd probably be asymptomatic. But yeah, that kind of sucks, man. I was wondering, so how are they gonna know if you did the reps correctly?
Yeah. So that's a good question, bro.
Yeah. So like, yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, but I think it's dope that they're still doing it. Like, bro, people are finding ways to make shit happen during this corona. You know what I'm saying? This pandemic. People are finding ways, whether it's virtually, whether it's drive-throughs, whether it's like pull-up, pop-up shops, whatever. People are finding ways to get shit done, man. And so that's the one thing about times like this. It breeds creativity. You know what I'm saying? People are able to become more creative and function in this way, in this capacity. So I think it's freaking awesome, man. So shout out to them for even trying to do something because they didn't give up, right? They didn't say, oh, okay, Corona, we just giving up. They said, you know what? Fuck it, we're going to do it virtually. We're going to have people do X, Y, Z. Maybe have some people outside. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know, make it happen. But I like that idea. I really do.
Yeah, man, I had just did this virtual mile the other day and got a whole bunch of discounts through the Whoop. Boom.
Oh.
Shout out to the Whoop. They're one of the sponsors of this thing. They call it the Perfect Mile because, man, this guy, I forgot his name. He won gold at the Olympics back like in the 40s or something. Anyways, to commemorate him and to commemorate soldiers, people in service, you do this Perfect Mile. You record it if you want. You don't have to. And then they send you a whole bunch of these discounts to different sites, athletic sites. So
that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Speaking of running miles and stuff, bro. You know, I did that 62 miles in May. That's what we got going on. So today, guys, we got a special guest coming. My boy Benjamin Lewis of 216 Muscle. He's going to be coming through, guys. Pretty sure here in like 10 minutes here, giving us some game on you know 216 Muscle, what that's about. Also, a little story about his little background. Also, we're going to be talking about the 62 miles in May challenge that's about to wrap up here. I think that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was fun. It challenged me to start running more, and it gave me opportunity to like test myself. You know what I'm saying? So the other day, bro, I ran on a treadmill, and I realized like I'm faster than I think. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we're running, it's mental, and I'm not pushing myself like I should be. But on a treadmill, I have to stay at a certain pace. So I got my mile done way faster than I've been able to do them when I run on the streets. Which to me is kind of weird.
Did you go sub 8?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I ran a 5K and I did it in less than 30 minutes.
How many miles did you do your 62 for the month of May?
Yeah, I did over 62. I did 107K, so that's over. Because a 99K is 62 miles. What you were doing, math, bro?
No.
Hey, bro, this y'all. This is that weird shit I was talking about with Chad. But anyways, man. So yeah. So one cool thing about what I'm saying, all this running and stuff like that is you get to use. I got to use my ASRV chest rig. 66 miles. All right, boom.
So the folks don't think you're blowing smoke.
Yeah, 66 miles. Yeah. So right. I got a chance to wear my ASRV chest rig, which I love. I love that chest rig, bro. It's like it kind of has like a utility look to it, kind of like a military look, kind of look to it. It's not a purse.
Like a military. I thought you were trying to say military purse.
Why the fuck would I call my utility rig a purse, bro?
I don't know. You were searching, and I thought I would throw it out there.
Man, the next motherfucker call my utility rig a purse, it's gonna catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. All right, it's utility rig. I put my phone in there, put my AirPods in there, put my keys in there. I'm able to just run around, just be functional out here. You know what I'm saying? It's called functional training gear. Okay? That's what I like about ASRV. ASRV has some dope stuff. Very functional, very good, you know what I'm saying, like to use, stuff like that. What is that?
Outdoor product. It's my fanny pack.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to what I was saying. ASRV, look, ASRV, your shit is dope, okay? But I need you to come down about 10% on them prices, bro. Like, come on.
Why are you waxing us, man? We want to buy your stuff.
We want to buy your stuff. It's dope.
Help us. Help you.
Yeah, come down a little bit. Come on, bro. Come on. Jesus.
No, it's bad. When you go to a website and you find something you want that's on sale.
And it's still expensive.
And it's $30 shipping.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, it's probably that's my life. That's my life for the next couple months anyway. But yeah, so ASRV, my chest rig was like about $108. So it's a new company called FreeTrain. FreeTrain has their own little like chest thing, but it's real convenient because you put the phone right there in the spot right here, and it like folds down. Has like a spot for your keys. It got a spot for I like this. Like for your headphones and stuff like that. The FreeTrain joint, that's really sweet. I like that a lot, man. And it's like $33, so it's like really affordable. So if you guys are runners and you're out there, especially during the summertime, and it's reflective, yeah. So it's good at night. So you guys look into FreeTrain or ASRV and get you one of these devices. So when you're running, you don't have to keep like holding onto your phone or that. I hate that big bulky thing that is on your arm. I've never liked that. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a fanny pack or something like that before I put my phone on my back, on my stomach, whatever, or even on my leg. You know how you got them pants with the little pocket on the leg? I even rock with that. But I do not want to have my phone on my arm, bro. Like, I don't know why, but I just can't do it, man. I'm not a fan of that.
You ever seen these shorts with the built-in compression, and they got the pocket for your phone?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't really, I don't know how I feel about those, but I can say the fanny pack. I've had this fanny pack for like 15 years. My dad gave it to me when I was going to Africa, and he said, you can put your passport in here, your keys, all that. And I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm not the fanny pack guy. I don't want to be in another country with a group of Americans. I don't want them to see me and be like, that's the target. That's
the American right there.
I don't want that. But they, obviously they've kind of made a resurgence. They're like, younger kids are wearing them. And I said, I'll give it a try. I got one. I love it. I've used it on a couple runs, couple bike rides.
It's so convenient, bro. I wear my chest rig all the time, bro. Like when I'm traveling, I rock with my chest rig because I keep my passport, my headphones, my phone in there, stuff like that. So I like it, man. I like the whole fanny pack thing. So whatever. People can say what the hell they want. You know what I'm saying? People can call it a purse or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm functional. Okay?
Yeah, you functional, bro.
Raggedy. I'm functional.
You real functional.
With my purple damn
With your,
shit. All right.
you got Prince Jafar in the background.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. Man, that's like satin, bro. Man, let me say something. It feels so soft. You know what I'm saying?
I bet, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's so nice out here, bro. I wish I could show you, take the pictures and show you, bro. But it's beautiful out here.
What's the temperature right now?
Temperature right now, bro? 95 degrees, and it's 9:56 at night. During the day, tomorrow will be like 110.
You know, there's hot, and then there's like, don't go outside hot. That's don't go outside hot.
And guess who be outside in the heat, running, doing lunges, all that stuff? Your boy. You know what I'm saying? And I just started back on my anabolic fasting, by the way. Shout out to Cory Gregory, anabolic fasting. If you guys aren't hip to anabolic fasting, like, he can break it down for you much better than I can. You sign up for a membership on this website. It's like $9 a month. Man, you got all these videos and tips and tools. I know before I lost so much weight anabolic fasting, but and you just shred it, and you still keep your strength, keep your muscle. So that's why I like it.
What all does it provide for the $9 a month?
So you get access to free workouts, all his workouts, his plans, diet plans, the video stuff, content, like special like podcasts, stuff that you listen to, motivational stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like any type of program you want to follow, any type of diet you want to follow, he has it all available for you guys. Like, you can check out Cory G Fitness, you know what I'm saying? Website, pretty freaking dope, bro. It's pretty dope. He's like one of my fitness like inspirations for real. Because when I saw him, when I first got hip to Cory G, he was like part owner of Muscle Farm at the time, I believe, or something like that. He was with Muscle Farm heavy, right? So he did a lot of programming and writing and stuff. He was always giving out great workouts and stuff like that, right? So like he was doing that. So then he went from that to like him and Muscle Farm had like a split, and he kind of went and did his own thing. But one thing I always give Cory G credit for, he did something called the trifecta. The trifecta is he did a workout where he did in one weekend. He did powerlifting competition, an Olympic lifting competition, and a bodybuilding competition all in one weekend. Mm. And placed top 3 in all 3 events. You know what I'm saying? So I think to me, like, that's the ultimate sign of fitness. It means you're strong and you look good, and you can Olympic lift. Like, what else do you need? So that's why I like old boy. You know what I'm saying? So we got Ben here in the waiting room, by the way. So I think that's good. Especially, that's a good segue, because you know what? Me and Ben have both competed in powerlifting meets before. Bro, powerlifting meets, dog, are so long, they last like 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? They last like...
That's like an indoor track meet.
Yeah, them joints last like 12 hours, bro. But you know what, bro? After that powerlifting meet, bro, you be so exhausted, because like you have to do 3 of your heavy lifts. So you got to do squats, you got to do bench press, you got to do deadlifts. You know what I'm saying? And that joint be crazy. It be crazy, bro. But it be so lit. It be so much energy in there, so much support, so much things. Like, it's an amazing experience, man. I want to do it again, bro. I definitely want to do another powerlifting competition, but it's fun. Straight up. Nice. So we gonna bring. So what, you got something to say, Chad?
No, I was just thinking back to my last powerlifting competition. Just thinking if I want to do another one.
This dude right here is too fancy. He is too fancy. He got the 216 muscle in the background. Wow. He's gonna be able to.
He is the background. He is the background. Hey.
Wow. That's insane, bro. He's something else, man. Benny is such a good dude, man. I personally have loved getting to know Benny throughout the years. He's such a good dude.
Yeah, he had big ass arms. His whole arm was in the video.
Bro, Benny's been big since big has been existing, bro.
What's good?
We got Ezekiel Elliott in the building.
Oh wait, hold on.
Got Ezekiel Elliott, yeah.
Yo, let me tell you, James.
I got my background off on this.
James, let me tell you something. No, man, Your left shoulder looks like it's loading. There we go. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Let me tell you,
Damn.
James.
The left one do look a little bit. Whatever.
I met Benny at the Arnold.
At the Arnold, okay.
And
yeah, he's working with us. He worked with us.
We met up with him in the parking lot, right? It was late at night, and I'm like, man, what the hell are we doing right now?
Oh, because he hooked up the hotel room. He's
right.
His hotel room.
What's going on? Like, man, what's going on?
Was that the first time we met?
I think so.
Okay, because I know I had been to the gym before that.
That was my first impression of you.
Okay.
The second most important was when we had a partner on that one workout. And I realized that just because you're big doesn't mean you're flexible.
Amen. 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 And the funny thing is, I used to be like, I was a hurdler, man. Like, my flexibility used to be great. I just got away from it, I guess.
Bro, I tried hurdles one time in high school and I almost died. One time. That was it for me. I was a straight sprinter.
I used to do yoga, all that stuff.
Chad, you're not that smooth, Chad. That's why you can't do hurdles, bro. This is what it is. Benny, I was talking to them about our powerlifting days. You know what I'm saying? I know you did a competition before. I did one before. Tell them a little bit about that. Like, how lit is a powerlifting competition, bro? How lit is it?
Bro, that's the best thing on earth. Yeah. Like, bodybuilding, you know, because it's such a judgmental thing.
Yep.
And it's based on physical appearance and stuff like that. So bodybuilding, the atmosphere is
a little fake.
Catty. It's catty.
Yeah.
With powerlifting, everybody knows it's just kind of you versus the weight. So everybody's cheering for you. Yep. You know, because you say real powerlifters don't hit PRs in training. They save their PRs for competition. So the other competitors know, all right, either this second lift or this third lift, they trying to do some shit they ain't never did before. So everybody cheering, man. The energy is great. Everybody high-fiving, and, you know, it's you versus the weight. So it's a whole different energy than any sport or anything athletic competition I've ever done when you're talking about between you and your competition. I ain't never seen nothing like powerlifting.
Yep, so fun.
Now, I'll say this. The energy at Pack Wars was similar.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it wasn't the other competitors cheering so much, because if your flight wasn't up, you was in the other room trying to recover from death. Get some fruit in, get some food in, but just the people that were there, the energy of it was very similar to a powerlifting meet. But, you know, in a powerlifting meet, the flights be so far out, most of the people sitting at a powerlifting meet are other competitors. Yeah. So they cheering for you.
So if y'all don't know what Pack Wars is our competition that we host every year. And so Pack Wars is like, it challenges you in ways that you probably wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's a competition to try to see who's the most fit in shape person, you know, around. So it's so fun. It's so fun. But I still feel a type of way about that though. Because it was my first CrossFit competition. So the other CrossFitters knew how to balance themselves. Yeah.
And I was looking at it like I thought everything counted towards the score. So I'm like, I know I can't beat these cats in a mile, but I know they can't lift as much as me. So I went all out on my Florida overheads and my wall balls. So by the time I was running, I was done. I just planned on finishing last in the mile, thinking I would make up points on the lifting, and that didn't go that way.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
So learning experience. Damn, you right, Chad. That left tricep. Look,
are you good,
man?
You good, bro?
Stop it. So
no, it just looks more. It just looks. Maybe it's the lighting. It's probably the lighting.
You know what it is? You big as hell, bro.
Yeah, I know, but the left one just look like it's popping more. But I can see it's a light right here. So I think it's just the lighting.
So Benny, tell us a little bit about yourself and like, you know what I'm saying, as a trainer and as a business owner, like you have your own clothing line and stuff like that. So like, just tell us a little bit about your story and kind of like how you got into fitness and how you got into this whole fashion industry with designing 216 muscle and all that.
So I've been in fitness pretty much all my life. The way that started was honestly getting bullied in the neighborhood, and not in the sense of I was getting bullied, so I felt like I had to get big to defend myself. But the older cats in the neighborhood bullied us with weights. Like they used to take us in the basement, put us on the bench and be like, lift that. You'd be like, how much is it? They'd be like, it don't matter. Pick it up. So that's how I started working out and lifting weights. And then I was one of the younger cats on the block. All the older cats are like 4 or 5 years older than me. So when I played football, when I played basketball, anything like that, I was playing against older, bigger kids. And I was little. Like, y'all talk about my size now. I was a little dude until I was like 16. I mean, my nickname growing up, my mother's only 5'1", and her nickname for me was Little because I was that small most of my life. So when I got to high school, I was on varsity as a freshman. I didn't see no time, but I was on varsity as a freshman and started JV and all that stuff as a fullback. And the coach was like, yo, if you want to see time on varsity, like real serious time, you're going to have to put some size on. I was only like 140 pounds my freshman year of high school. I was so short. You know how you got that top shelf in the locker? I couldn't reach it. I had to stand in my locker.
When did you get bit by the Incredible Hulk spider?
So after football season, my sophomore year, I started working at McDonald's. I was Calvin. For my people 35 and over, they remember the old Calvin commercials. I was Calvin in the neighborhood. I walked to the McDonald's around the corner, and you got a free meal every day. So every day for my free meal, I would eat a double quarter pounder with cheese and an entire tray of fries. And that's not to mention the little burgers I used to sneak and smash throughout my shift that we wasn't supposed to have. And then if I worked on Saturdays and Sunday mornings during breakfast, I used to work at like 5 a.m. to like 2 for breakfast.
Did you eat them biscuits though? Was you eating them biscuits?
I was on the hot cakes. I would eat like eight hot cakes and like 3-4 hash browns.
Bro, I used to smash them hot cakes and syrup, syrup at McDonald's, boy.
I would eat like I would eat a stack of hot cakes, like 3-4 hash browns, and like 3-4 pieces of sausage. So between my sophomore year and my junior year, I grew like 5-6 inches, which is crazy because for most people that's a growth spurt. That still only put me at 5'8", and then I just stopped growing. But I put on like 35 pounds. But I was in the gym every day. So I was eating McDonald's and I was in the gym every day. Everybody thought I was on roids, man, but it was just me putting in work.
You was on some CT Fletcher. I remember CT Fletcher said he used to eat like 6 Big Macs a day, French fries, and drink 3 milkshakes, and that's what got him so big.
I was smashing.
Okay. So then you basically get into fitness, you do your thing. But I remember you didn't you manage at a Bally's or something like that for a minute? Or
no, I worked sales. At Bally's back in 2003. And because I was in shape and I worked at Bally's, some of my family and friends and stuff was like, yo, they trying to lose weight. Can I help them out? So I started training like a couple of my boys and stuff like that. But then I really got into training in 2009. Okay. This was after when I stopped playing football, I got up to like 285, 290 pounds. Like I was just fat as hell. Thick. Because I was still eating like I was playing ball. And I got to the point where I was ready to lose weight. So I got in the gym heavy. I got from 285 all the way down to 215. I was like 6-7% body fat, but I was eating like a rabbit. My sister was my first real client. She was diagnosed with diabetes and needed to drop weight. And I told her flat out, I said, look, my sister's 4 years older than me. I said, women's life expectancy is longer than men's anyway. I said, I'm not burying my big sister. So meet me at the gym Monday at 8 o'clock. and she was with me for like a year. She lost over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
The weight has been off since. Her diabetes is under control and everything like that. So then that's how it kind of started. The 216 muscle thing, it started as a clothing line. Like, I didn't want to be a trainer. I was living in Chicago, and I started the clothing line. And I started the clothing line with money, with a settlement that I got from a car accident. I got rear-ended, and I got a nice settlement check, and that's how I started 216 Muscle. So the clothing line was going good, and I was coming back and forth to Cleveland. I started coming to Just Train. Marie had brought me to Just Train. The first time I came, it was New Year's Day. It was January.
Okay.
It was January 1st. What was that? 2017 was the first time I came up there, and that's when it was still Go Train. And I came in there, and I got pushed like I hadn't been pushed since college football workouts.
Right.
So
right.
I was instantly hooked. Yeah, I was instantly hooked. So every time I start coming home, I would come to the gym, get some rec in, and then, we all started linking up. The brand was already started as a clothing line, but when I went back to Chicago's expensive. I still had my house here in Cleveland, and I had my apartment and all my bills in Chicago, so I started personal training on the side. And so many people started hitting me up, DMing me here in Cleveland. It got to the point the business was good, was growing. I talked to you. Yeah. I talked to Phil with Extreme Hip Hop, and both of y'all basically just told me the same thing, was like, what you waiting on? If you feel like you got something, jump. I moved back home, sold all my furniture, quit my job, moved back to Cleveland, and started training, and it's been good.
Good. Yeah, you training now. You got the 216 Muscle thing popping. If you guys check it out, 216 Muscle, dog, fresh t-shirts, fresh tank tops. I mean, some of the funniest t-shirts you ever want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, size matters, but stamina wins. You got your it's just work shirts. You got all type of stuff, man. I think
Real lifters hit it raw.
Yeah, real lifters hit it raw. That's one of my favorite ones.
That's the top seller. That's the top seller. Real lifters. But a lot of people they don't even get it. They think it's like a sexual thing.
Oh, but I think they get it. And they're freak nasty too. So it's a little.
Maybe that's what it is. But the crazy part is the women. That is the top seller with women.
Yeah, they some freaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Freaks. And working out promotes like those hormones that makes you a little hornier. You know what I'm saying? So they,
man, them endorphins.
Them endorphins gone, so they willing to go to the house and hit it raw. I guess I don't know, but
when I had that one on sale at the Arnold, I told ladies, I said, your man got to earn for you to wear this shirt when you make breakfast the next morning. I said, if he don't represent, when you get up and make, when they get up and they just put the t-shirt on and they all sexy and they cooking you breakfast. I say, when he represent, this the shirt you put on when you make him breakfast the next morning.
No. Hey, I like the way you think there, brother. I like the way you think. What you think, man? So that's good stuff, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff going on right now, man, in the world. We got some current events that we're going to get into and just kind of get your feedback on it. Kind of want to hear your thoughts about what's happening in the world today, man. So, like, as you can see, the climate is kind of crazy right now, right? You got all these different there's a lot of racial tension in the air, and it's just and I think right now it's like a lot of stuff is getting peeled back, right? So a lot of real emotions, real feelings, how people felt is happening right now. So it's not just racism; it's pure evil that we're seeing, right? So you have an incident where you get my man like so. So the first incident I want to talk about is the white woman in Central Park who calls the police on the guy who was telling her to put a leash on her dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this is like the definition of privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like privilege. It's insane for that person to be like, oh, the audacity if you'd even talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's your thoughts on a situation like that?
So one, is nothing new. I mean, that's basically the modern day Emmett Till story. She just happened to get caught and got filmed doing it because that technology didn't exist and, you know, nothing like that was around back then. That's been going on, you know, all throughout our history, at least here in America as Black people, especially Black men. But the thing is, as wrong as she is, the system that makes her think she's going to get away with it is really the root of the problem.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely,
her making that call and knowing if she says an African-American man is threatening me and my dog will get the response that she's looking for is really the problem. Yeah. You know, the statement where people talk about you teach people how to treat you.
Right.
America tells white women if they call the cops and say, I'm being attacked, threatened, or harmed by a Black man.
Oh, you're going to get a prompt response. Prompt response.
It's funny because it's the equivalent in the neighborhood growing up of people that used to be like, I'm going to get my cousin to kick your ass. Yeah. And everybody got that one cousin that's always ready to fight. Well, for white women in America, the police is that cousin that's always ready to fight. And they're going to show up and kick ass, you know, for that woman.
You know what's so crazy is that, you know, obviously we know about it, the detail of it because it was caught on film. I think it was a New York prosecutor that said that there are so many cases that people get convicted on based off of these false 911 calls. So, you know, without even going further, I wanted to first say, like, man, I'm so grateful that this guy had the wherewithal to film this, and not only to film it, but you could see as the video goes on the way she's like manhandling her dog.
Oh, that was
and the way he is, and you could see kind of like the quiver in their voice that there was no ease about the situation, and she knew she was wrong. Like there was no peace about it. But for him to still have the mindset to do what he knew to cover himself, it's unfortunate that everybody doesn't have that. To be able to, because it really is your voice against the system. And a lot of times the system, no matter what the situation is, overpowers your voice. So
and that's the real root. Is the system that we live in. And all right, she got fired from her job. But my question is, why hasn't she been arrested?
Right. Which she needs to be.
Because filing a false police report is one of that's tantamount to murder.
Yeah, so basically what she was looking for is our next topic, which is the George Floyd situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was trying to entice or incite that type of behavior because she felt like the audacity of this man to talk to me. The audacity man tell me put my dog on a leash. You know what? I'm gonna call the cops and hopefully they come in here and beat his ass or kill him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So even with that, like, so you think about that, and I say the climate is crazy right now because you got Minnesota out there rioting because a man just got murdered on camera for $20. $20 stinking dollars. A brother got murdered for $20, bro. So people are upset. Things are happening. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, like, that's why, like, when you said you making those type of claims, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even the thing, I've never heard of someone having to call the cop because of a fraud check, a fraudulent money before. I've never heard of that process. I didn't know that that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's why I say her false claim is tantamount to murder. Because what she was basically, to me, that's no different than you've seen people in the news that get arrested for trying to hire a hitman to kill somebody. That's what she was really trying to do. She was trying to legally get the hitman to come get this dude. Like, so, and not even that, let's say he was arrested for it. Let's say he was charged with a felony. Now, this man's life is ruined. You're taking his life away. You're taking his freedom away. So her charges should be the equivalent of taking somebody's life. That's just me. So that goes to the same thing. Because of the George Floyd situation, that's why she feels like she can make that call. Because we're seeing this over and over and over again. So they like, I ain't even got to do nothing myself. I'm about to, and I mean, now the one thing she should get is the Oscar. Because when she broke down, like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro, hold on. Real quick though, we're like, this is our 5th episode. This is our 5th episode, and we're 2 murders in. We're 2 murders in on our 5th episode, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't even that type of podcast. This is supposed to be about freshness and fitness. Right. But there's no way we can not talk about what's happening right now, right? So you got your boy, you know what I'm saying, George, man. God rest his bless his soul, bro, who died on camera, man. Died on camera, bro. They killed that man on camera. You got these 4 officers who killed him. The other ones, the other 2 or 3 were complicit, you know what I'm saying, in this murder, while one was putting his knee on that man's neck, stopping his breathing. So you got this situation going on, and I think that the issue is, like you said, why she feels empowered is because that police officer who did that wasn't even charged.
Well, he has been charged. He was charged. He was arrested
today. Today.
Right, he was arrested today. But without that videotape,
nothing would have happened.
Not. But that's look now, guys. I'm again. It's not in any way trying to minimize, but it's the way this country works.
Yep.
And I think this. I will say this: leaps, like progress, doesn't always look like it's happening. I understand that, but for now, outside of this man's life getting taken, like Ben, you were just saying, 3rd-degree murder and manslaughter. So you got to at least think there is something in place, and you can only hope that this is another way you can prove, like, okay, cops do not just get away with this. They can't just get away with it. You know, if this happened, and this happened so many times, but I think that this is an instance where they can get it right. They can at least try to get it right.
Yeah, get it right, bro. Like, come on.
I'll agree with that, but the actual murder of Sandra Bland wasn't on tape.
Yep.
The murder of Tamir Rice was on tape. So it can go either way, but this is something my mother used to tell me growing up as a kid. The circumstances for Black people in America always have to be perfect. Like, if it wasn't caught on tape, perfect, you could see this dude had no thoughts in his face of even any sympathy whatsoever. He had zero shits given.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing that will prosecute this dude. If there was no tape, I have 0 doubts that he would have just got away with it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, right now, Minnesota is rioting, bro. And this is something that I've had, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like battles with my fellow African Americans, you know what I'm saying? Quote unquote African Americans, whatever, Black people in America, just talking to them about this issue. And they're like, yeah, but you can't riot because you're taking away from the message. I'm like, bro, you can't tell me or my people how to mourn. You can't tell me how to hurt. You can't tell me how to express myself. If I took a knee, when we was taking knees, you was like, stop taking a knee because that's stupid and that's disrespectful to the troops. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna stop taking a knee then. So you want me to lay down? So I lay down, or I wear a t-shirt that say I can't breathe. Now I need to stick to what I do and mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Just hoop, shut up, and play basketball. Damn. Okay, so I can't wear a t-shirt. I can't kneel. Then so now you killed my people again. Another 2 or 3 people in a row. Now I'm upset. I'm crying. I'm devastated. I react. I come show up, and not only do I show up and I'm being nonviolent, you come approach me with violence, then I react, and now I'm crazy.
So I see 2 sides to that coin. I've never agreed with burning down our own neighborhood. Now they went and burnt down that police station.
Yeah, me. That's how I feel.
But
yeah,
look at Los Angeles, for example,
or Detroit.
Well, no, I'm using Los Angeles for one reason.
Okay.
After the 92 riots, downtown Los Angeles was burned down, right? What does downtown Los Angeles look like now?
I don't really know, bro. I don't really kick it downtown in Los Angeles.
Well, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, okay.
The Staples Center, all of that stuff. What happened was we burned down our own community. The people with money then came in and bought up the lowered property values of the community we burned down, gentrified it, and raised the prices and moved us out of the community. So all we did was provide opportunity for the rich folks with the money to get even richer off of the stuff that we did and burning down our own community.
Right. So with that being said, I understand that. I definitely understand that argument too. Like, you got to be more strategic, right? You got to be more strategic. You can't just
burn down the police station.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Burn that down. Burn down the store that freaking that called the police on that man for $20, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Man.
I don't even have nothing against them though.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because that's the, what if it was your $20? You know, again, and I'm guessing the people that own that store weren't like the lady in Central Park. I don't think they were calling, trying to get him jacked up by the police. They just calling like, hey, this dude is out here doing fraud, you know, so I wouldn't even necessarily go after them, because as a business owner, you should be able to be protected by the law, but so should the people that are being arrested. You should still be hey man, Dylan Roof got Burger King, bro.
Bruh, exactly, bro.
I think
this dude got, I think
to your point, Benny, like it comes down, at least for me, to responsibility. Like, every party in a situation, no matter what the result is, no matter how it goes about, everyone holds a responsibility. And
right.
Cops, we talked about this the other day, James, I think. The cop's job, and a buddy of ours who's a police officer here in Cleveland, the cops, their job is to subdue and get the situation calm, resolved. So as soon as you had that man subdued, that should have been it. That's your responsibility. Now, again, that's not taking anything away from the victim. That's not taking anything away from the person who called, why he took them. Because then you could say, well, why did he take the money? Maybe he needed it for something dire. We're not even, you know, like, everyone holds a responsibility in it. That cop's responsibility did far above and beyond what he was even supposed to do. And because of that, this situation is now what it is.
Yeah.
Let the legal system do his job. Arrest the man, take him to jail, and all right, first of all, it's gonna be a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
He's not gonna even go to jail for that. It's gonna be a misdemeanor. You know, he gonna pay a fine, and that's it. But what the amount was, that's not even grand theft, because it's less than $500. So you take the man to jail. It is what it is, and boom, that's it. Let everybody, like you say, Chad, let everybody just if everybody just did their part.
And yeah, and I think there's so many, like, I think our country, and not to take, I mean, I think it's not just a United States issue, but there's so many failed systems. Like, think about it from a lower end, like from a small business or from a community. If you treated people with inconsistencies and weren't fair, you would create some frustration. And I think we see there's so many inconsistencies with the way the legal system plays itself out, at least from a face value. You know what I mean? I think with social media and just the extent to which we get exposed, it also creates more confusion, because you hear this, but then you hear that. Oh, I don't know. He died. Well, he didn't die. No, he did die. Is the guy going to jail? Like, so by the minute, and it you know, 10, 20 years ago, we might not have heard about this whole situation until it was over with, or until the weekend. But we get minute by minute now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like the media just throws it out without, that's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother.
You want to think about minute by minute. Did y'all see I was watching CNN this morning.
When the dude got arrested? The anchor got arrested?
They arrested the reporter live on TV.
No, I didn't see it.
CNN they arrested the reporter.
Check this. There was a reporter that was in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, reporting on the situation from the street. Now he's black. His producer is Hispanic, and they're reporting everything. The cops surround them, like 6-7 cops form a circle around them. He's like, hey, what's going on? We're with CNN. He pulls his badge out, shows his credential. We're with CNN. He was like, I think I'm about to be arrested. And he asked the police, he was like, what am I being arrested for? He was like, do y'all just need us to move? If y'all just need us to move, tell us where we're moving to, what's going on. We just trying to do our job. He literally got arrested just trying to do his job. They arrested him, they arrested his producer, and they arrested the cameraman, all men of color. Literally, while they're reporting about how the police in Minnesota aren't handling things properly, they arrest him live on television.
The police was like, all right, you're under arrest. He was like, what did I even do?
Didn't even tell him why.
What did I even do? Didn't tell him nothing, bro. Like, come on, man. That's so crazy, man. Yeah. So it's crazy times, bro. Crazy times right now, man. Pray, black people, let's come together. Let's work together, man. Let's be strategic with this stuff. It just is what it is, man. So another current event, guys, kind of switch the subject a little bit. We talked about this too a couple last week, guys. Joe Rogan just signed a deal with Spotify.
Woo! That's my guy.
Like I think it's like 120 million up front initially.
Yeah.
Possibly making a 300 million on the back end. Yeah. It's a 3-year licensing agreement with Spotify. So starting in September, Joe Rogan will be exclusively on Spotify, bro. You know what I'm saying? All his content will be on Spotify.
I gotta pay for Spotify though.
Yeah, no, Spotify's still free.
Go, Joe.
You get it the same way you do YouTube.
I've never used it.
Yeah, Spotify's free, so you'll get it the same way you do YouTube. So if you don't pay a subscription, you get ads like you get on YouTube. But since like me, I got a subscription. So I don't get ads. You know what I'm saying?
I love Spotify, bro.
Yeah, I like Spotify too. I think Spotify has some pretty good like algorithms and stuff. So, like the type of music you listen to, like it would help you find music very similar to what you like, man. I love Spotify. It's my favorite.
I'm gonna have to get on it now.
Bro, I remember Joe Rogan from X Factor. You remember X Factor?
Yeah, bro.
I thought he was on
Fear Factor. Fear Factor.
Oh,
yeah, Fear Factor.
Fear Factor, bro. Yeah.
Thank you.
Factor.
Yes.
Yeah. Joe Rogan's been around, man. But I'm hip to him. You know what I'm saying? From then he does a lot of stuff with the UFC. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big, huge UFC fan. Speaking of which, the Woodley fight and Burns fight is this weekend. But yeah, Joe Rogan definitely. June 6th rather. But Joe Rogan.
That's changing the game, man.
Yeah, he changed the game. You know why he's changing the game? Because now these platforms are going to have to jock for position for these talented podcasters. I think so. I'm like, yo, I just got in the game, but anybody want to break me off a couple million real quick?
I'll take it, right?
Off hope, off potential. I need about 10 million off potential. You know what I'm saying? Bless your boy one time. I'll stick with you, YouTube.
The one thing I like about Joe Rogan's podcast is, one, nothing is off limits.
Right.
Yep.
2, he doesn't just bring on people that have similar views or that he agrees with. He wants to show both sides of the story, and he's open to that stuff. And I like that better than a lot of these news outlets and stuff like this now have become so segmented. They only cater to their base,
to their point of view,
and Joe opens it up to everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. I rock with that.
You talked about like the type of people he brings on. I was just watching a clip yesterday of his. He had Kevin Hart on, and they were talking about the GOAT, Dave Chappelle.
Bro, I just watched that one yesterday.
Bro, that was a dope episode.
Can you imagine hanging out with them cats, bro?
Oh my God. Oh my, he was saying that, I think they were in New Orleans, or Portland. He said Dave was in town, and Joe Rogan had just finished a set.
Yep.
Dave Chappelle got off the plane, was there, like, hey Mike, I'm here, Mike. He's like, what's up? He's like, I'm just here. I heard you were here, Mike, so I want to check you out. He's like, I mean, do you want to do a set? He's like, yeah, sure, why not? They go out there, and, hey, don't go anywhere. Dave Chappelle's here. He did like a 45-minute.
45 minutes. Everybody came back to their seats and stuff.
And then he took them out to Portland. He said, we're going down alleys and knocking on doors, places I never even seen before. These little velvet bar rooms. And man, I got Dave Chappelle to me, hands down, top 2 or 3 comedians of all time.
All the time.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I was never a fan of the Chappelle show.
What?
I just wasn't. It did not. I don't really like sketch comedy, period. Like, I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I mean, I watched Living Color when I was a kid.
I'm gonna say you like
I
Living
never
Color
really got
either?
into Saturday Night Live, Mad TV, Chappelle show. Like, there were certain skits, like the Charlie Murphy, the Rick James,
Classic.
Yeah.
the Prince basketball game,
Clayton Bigsby, the Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah.
So there were certain
Here's ball.
skits that, but just to tune in and watch it all the time, it just wasn't my thing. But Dave Chappelle as a stand-up comic, bruh. Man, yeah, exactly.
Worthy.
Just bow down. I watched another clip where Kev was talking about they had dinner one night and it was him, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Chris Tucker, Chris Rock, like, whoo!
Wow.
You have to wear a diaper to that dinner, bro, because you're going to be pissing on yourself laughing. Like,
Yeah.
just imagining them guys sitting telling stories and, my gosh, I couldn't even
You gotta
imagine.
see, if you guys haven't checked it out, I think it's on Netflix. When they did a special when Dave Chappelle was awarded the Mark Twain Award.
Yes,
Okay.
I watched that.
Man,
It was dope.
I gotta watch that. I started, I didn't finish, but I definitely gotta watch
check
that.
that out.
It's dope. It's one of those things that helps you stay focused and motivated. Like, of course, it's funny, but hearing Dave tell the stories and other people come up and talk about him and tell stories is one of those things that you look at and be like, you don't have to figure it all out today.
Yeah.
Have a plan of attack, have goals, have dreams, but understand that you're going to do things where you'll stumble, you'll figure things out. Like when he was talking about Half Baked, he just pitched it and told the studio, my boy got the script already, and then called his boy and was like, yo, if the studio called, you already got the script done.
Right.
He like, wait, what are you talking? Like, sometimes you just got to go with it.
Yeah.
You just never know, just stuff like that. Hearing the stories, and it's really good to just see people, because people assume, like 216 Muscle, for example. People be like, yo, you just came out of nowhere, and where did this come from? You just popped on the scene, and now you da-da-da-da, like working with Bounty Tank and working with Phil. People don't understand that this ain't my first business. It's not even my first successful business. Just because people didn't know who the promoters was at some of those. Bruh, I was one of the promoters on Kevin Hart's after party when he recorded his first live special here in Cleveland. I was one of the promoters on the event at Earth Nightclub. Just because people didn't know your name,
But that mean you're not doing anything. Absolutely,
right,
bro.
understanding
Absolutely.
business savvy and stuff that you've been doing and cultivating ideas and relationships. Sometimes it takes years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always just come out and be on top right out of the gate. Everybody don't get to be Rookie of the Year, but that don't mean you can't be an all-star and a Hall of Famer later in your career.
Yeah. Speaking of relationships and stuff like that, you guys know I'm out here in Saudi. You know what I'm saying? So I got some relationships out here, got some connects out here. I'm hearing, guys, that this Mike Tyson fight really is going to happen.
Are you serious?
I'm hearing this Mike Tyson
Wait, against who though? Just him coming back in general?
I think it's going to be him, Evander Holyfield fighting.
Okay.
It's going to be for charity, whatever, but I think it's going to be. I think it's really going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing rumors about all these other guys, whatever. Tyson, Holyfield. So
What's the age?
you might have heard it here first, guys.
I'm
Tyson,
scared of that one.
What's the age gap?
What you mean?
They both in their 50s.
They both at 50s.
And they about to have AARP on standby, bro.
Oh, bro.
No, I'm scared of that one.
They gonna have the life alert button.
Have you seen Mike Tyson though? Have you seen
That's
him?
why. Evander kept fighting for so many years longer.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he took way more punishment, way more of a beating. He's been in some wars that even the fights that Mike Tyson lost, how many wars can you say Mike Tyson was in?
I don't remember no wars. He just got
exactly.
Yeah.
So I honestly am afraid for Evander in that fight because I feel like he's so much more beat up and been through so much more.
He might be trying to seek revenge for that ear situation, though. I saw this video. You guys probably seen it. Was it Wilder? He was driving, and he was like just talking mad junk about Tyson.
So the Hall of Famers he's beat or whatever.
Yeah.
But then too, like I think about this too. Like I will. His argument is kind of valid. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, the top guys he fought, he ended up losing to, and two, you know what I'm saying? Two, at the time, Don King did duck him around a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Some fighters.
They would not give him. They would not let him fight Lennox Lewis.
Nope. They moved him all around Lennox Lewis, even to the point where he had to give up one belt.
Yep.
To Lewis. So he wouldn't fight him, man. He gave him a belt.
who was that? Was that Riddick Bowe or Razor?
Riddick Bowe didn't want to fight him either.
Wouldn't fight through the belt. Nobody wanted parts of Lennox Lewis in the 90s, man.
Nobody did, bro. Nobody did. So, like, at the time, Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying, was so dominant, man. I remember that. I remember, like, so I think Tyson is not overhyped. I think that people just don't give Lennox, Holyfield, those guys their just credit. You know what I'm saying? Because they were the kings back then, honestly.
Yep.
They were the kings. They were the dominant fighters back then. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson just had the knockouts. Kind of like Deontay Wilder. So this is why I don't understand Deontay Wilder's
because you can make the same argument.
Exactly. You just happen to have Deontay Wilder. You are by far the worst boxer in your division. You're by far the worst boxer, bro. Your boxing is not that crispy, man.
But that's crazy to me because even because of the way Olympic boxing is scored, how did he even get the bronze medal if his skills are that bad? Bro,
I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, as far as heavyweights go, he's probably the worst boxer in the top 10. Pure boxer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But he has the right hand of a god. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of like some Greek guy, bro, because he can be losing. Man, bro, I watched it happen 3-4 times in his fights. He's losing the fight.
One shot.
He connects. It's over. It's over. It's done deal. He hits you one time with that right, and it's good night, baby. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of Tommy Hearns a little bit, but Tommy Hearns actually could fight. You know what I'm saying? He actually had boxing skill. But Tommy Hearns had that wicked right hand too. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. So I don't think Deontay Wilder's argument was valid. Especially coming from his point of view. It's like, bro, you haven't fought any Hall of Famers besides Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
both times, honestly.
Yeah. He's probably gonna
because if he wouldn't have knocked Fury down in the first one, he lost that fight. So again, it was that equalizer is the only reason he ended up with a draw the first time.
Right, man. Right.
But just skill for skill, blow for blow, Fury's a better fighter.
Absolutely, bro. Speaking of knocked out, hey, both you guys knocked this episode out the park. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun, man. Benny, bro. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing stuff. Yo.
Bro. Benny. I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time now.
Oh shit.
Show the people to watch, man. Could you keep flashing this thing and it's a large face? Can you show the people your watch?
No, it's an Apple Watch. I just gotta because we in the gym so much, I got a industrial strength band on it.
Man, that is the flyest Apple Watch I've ever seen. I've always been like, man, where you get this watch at?
Yeah, bro. And you want to know what's really crazy? This is an industrial strength band. I got on Amazon for like $25.
Put that up to the camera one time.
Yeah,
buddy, man.
So it's just got the extra rubber and stuff. So if it get hit, it's like a outer box for the Apple Watch.
Outer box for your watch.
Yeah.
Like that.
So remember, guys, hit my boy up, 216muscle.com. Check him out at 216 Muscle on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Bro, dude, had a good time with you, bro. Thanks for joining us again, man. What else I'm going to say? Yo, email us, guys. Check out the show. Make sure you like and subscribe our episodes, man. Hit us up at tfafpod@gmail.com. That's the fresh.
That's going to get snipped. That is definitely going to get snipped.
The fresh and fit podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing at gmail.com. tfafpod@gmail.com, guys.
Yeah.
So, man, good work, man.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate the love.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. Good shit. All right, fellas.
Peace.
Is that a Detroit Lions helmet behind?